forget to leave a like and subscribe to Genealogy. Hello there, my YouTube minions. It is I, your unfriendly neighborhood Skeletor, evil overlord of Robeast minions and master of all Panther-based mechs. Today, I, Skeletor, shall be reacting to another iconic AI 80s cartoon trailer. And by my intro, you can tell that today's AI trailer is none other than Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
Voltron, Defender of the Universe. On planet Aris, Keith, Pidge, Lance, Hunk, and Princess Allura, Voltron action figures and vehicles, each sold separately.
The minions have spoken. Voltron was the clear-cut winner of my latest poll a while back now.
Can't really blame them.
But you know, there's something undeniably tantalizing about controlling your own mighty mech, one that strikes fear into the hearts of your enemies. You know, can't really think about it. Why settle for a bunch of random minions fumbling around aimlessly when you could combine their strengths into one glorious Skeletor-controlled mech? You know?
It's ridiculous.
I mean, even the power of the Robeast intrigues me. I'd love it if Evelyn had the ability to transform Merman into a giant robotic monster to terrorize Eternia. That would be delightfully evil, I think.
All right, I'll try.
Actually, come to think of it, giving that fool Merman too much power might be problematic for me. So never mind that. I'll just stick to controlling my minion combined mech instead.
What a mess.
Now, today's Voltron trailer comes from a channel called Wicked AI. I like that name, Wicked. Seems right up my alley, you know?
Right.
So if you do like this trailer, don't forget to give Wicked AI a like and a subscribe. And also, don't forget to subscribe to yours truly as well.
You will do as you are told.
Now again, as per usual, if you stay until the very end, once again you shall be rewarded by being treated to my own evil AI interpretations of the characters from Voltron, as well as, like we discussed, what I and my minions would look like if we did have our very own minion-based mech. You know? Skeletron 2000.
Quiet, you drunk.
Anyway, enough of all this blathering.
Let's get to it.
Now pull out your reaction keys, activate interlocks, connect the dinotherms, and power up the infracells as we react to Voltron, Defender of the Universe AI trailer.
For 10,000 years, a shadow has fallen across the stars.
I mean, it is a shadow for sure, but that's not exactly a star. It's a planet. You know the difference, right?
Bow down and beg forgiveness.
That aside, I do have to say that already I'm kind of liking it. I'm not sure if they use an AI voice to sound a lot like Peter Cullen, who used to do the intro for the original Voltron.
From days of long ago comes a legend. The legend of Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
If you don't know who Peter Cullen is, that's the infamous voice of Optimus Prime.
Don't you recognize me?
So, either they got a person who does a really good impression, or it's an AI-generated voice.
Boobies.
It's a nice touch.
Now, back to Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
A shadow known as King Zarkon.
Let's see the first look of King Zarkon. Yeah, gotta say, looks pretty good here.
I don't need your opinion.
Very King Zarkonian, you know?
King Zarkon and Prince Lotor order another attack on the Voltron force.
Although I don't know what he's got in his hands here. He looks like he's all upset because somebody broke his staff.
You will regret this folly.
Or maybe he broke his staff in anger because he just couldn't quite defeat the Voltron force.
The next time I will not be so forgiving.
Anyway, let's keep going.
His Galra Empire turns worlds to dust and hope.
The Golra Empire. They look really good. They look almost too accurate, you know? They even have that clown-looking outfit, which I always thought looked pretty silly. Part general, part clown.
It doesn't make sense.
Maybe they're really into Shakespeare and the Gull Empire.
Why do you say that?
All I know is these guys are really packed in. Like can of sardines packed in. You know, back up a little, you know? Give a guy some breathing room. You don't even have room for his collar the way they're packed in here.
Galra Empire turns worlds to dust and hope to memory.
Oh, King Zarkon is not happy.
Silence!
I like the way these things look. That ship looks pretty damn near perfect, you know?
And hope to memory.
Really well done imagery.
You do good work.
I don't know, I really don't think this was done by prompt.
How do you know?
Most likely they had like one of those AI programs that you could just send them the image and they can transform it into real life, you know? Because no prompt could get it this close.
When magic is explained, it is no longer magic.
And if it is a prompt, well, kudos to you, wicked AI. You're better than me, that's for sure.
But even in the deepest darkness, a legend sleeps. A titan of light created to defend the innocent.
Ooh, I like that. I like that sort of foreshadowing, you know? This lion, right, which we all know is the black lion hiding in this statue.
Hey, hey!
And they just have that little visual sort of hint of the future of what's to come. I like it. So far, so good, wicked AI.
The innocent. To break.
Yeah, no way. This is way too perfect. Look at this. This is a perfect rendition of the castle.
Bullseye!
Well, the fortress that comes out of the castle, you know?
I know.
Fortress of Lions or Castle of Lions. This is way too perfect. No way you did this with just prompts. And I know, because I tried. And I did not succeed.
No.
You will see later on, but I did try to make this. Nowhere near as good as this, though. Not that I'm judging, just stating. Still pretty damn good.
This defender, Zarkon unleashed an unspeakable.
Zarkon looks hilarious here. He looks good, but he also looks like he's kind of constipated, you know?
What?
Or he looks like he ran up 3 flights of stairs. What? What's going on? Is Voltron here? And he's just tired. What? Mid-breath. Did they form the blazing sword? Are we already done yet?
Wait!
Drat that sword.
So you've been up to your dirty tricks again.
An unspeakable evil. She did not destroy him, but she broke.
Oh, I remember this, Robeast. This was one of the creepiest Robeasts there ever was.
Hagar, which creates 2 new Robeasts and their coffins. Robeast Scorpius and Robeast Mutilor are ready to attack.
And this is a perfect rendition, by the way.
What is that?
This is brilliant, right? I tried to make this Robeast, so just so you know, I did make this Robeast. Nowhere near as good as this, I will admit. I think all the Robeasts are kind of weird looking, you know?
Ugliest thing I ever saw.
I don't know who designed the Robeasts in Voltron, and I know Voltron came from a Japanese cartoon that was dubbed and altered for North American audiences. I'm aware of that. So I don't know who actually designed these characters, but it definitely does look Japanese, that's for sure.
It's insane!
I get that it's a bat creature. I think this is called the Bat Beast. But do they need to make him have giant drill bit nipples protruding out of his chest?
Smash that awful thing!
And even his outfit looks like he's into S&M. I mean, not here. This one looks more like armor and stuff, right? But in the cartoon version, if you actually remember, he looked like he was wearing the same swimsuit as Borat.
It's nice.
You know? Showing me a little too much there, Robeast.
You're just as handsome as Voltron, my pet.
Are you trying to horrify the Voltron force to death?
Never mind that. Eyes up here, Robeast. Oh, no.
And there's a few other ones with machine gun jubblies.
Machine gun jubblies? How did I miss those, baby?
And weird looks like they belong in a Tarantino film, you know?
Well, bring out the gimp.
Zarkon has produced a terrible new monster. It's awful.
Either that or a Mad Max film.
Just walk away, and there will be an end to the horror.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Now, back to Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
The 1 into 5.
Oh, that was bad. I like that right there. Just the little glimpses they give of Voltron, very badass.
Scattering 5 souls of steel across a dying world.
Very well put. The souls of lions, made of steel, scattered across the dying world. Very appropriate and very poetic.
I get carried away.
ChatGPT, you did a good job there.
Modern technology.
The secret to unite them was lost.
That key looks badass. I want a keychain just like that.
But destiny.
Nice transition. Really good. Better than Ghostbusters even. You know, when the tigers break out of the gargoyle.
So, she's a dog.
Too bad they didn't add sound effects to this. It would have been much better.
But destiny has a long memory.
So accurate. They just nailed everything, you know?
The Skull Scavenger and Doom Commander launched their machines of destruction.
It has waited for
Castle Doom being attacked here. Pretty cool.
For 5 warriors.
Oh, he looks good too. I forgot his name.
Impossible!
Can't remember his name. General something, I think.
This is Commander Urak!
Whatever. He was the commander of the Robeast army. I know that.
5 keys to awaken.
They just keep giving you glimpses of the Voltron Force. I'd like a little more.
So do I.
They've given us a lot of King Zarkon and stuff, but only just fragment glimpses of the main heroes that we want to see.
Good riddance.
First, I gotta say, really good design for the Voltron Force here.
Far out!
And these are the original Voltron Force. I like the design of the outfit. Very modern, you know.
You bet!
The old one looked more like a Super Sentai outfit. You know, a la Power Rangers, except for different type of helmets.
Shall we put him out of business?
This is actually probably more appropriate. So I like this. This one they probably used prompts to make, which they did a really good job with the prompts, because it's pretty awesome. I like Pidge here.
Me too.
I don't know if he's as short as Pidge really is. I know Pidge is short, but this is like Willow short. Hey! Hunk here, a little bit too skinny to be Hunk, but you can see it.
You're dreaming!
They look pretty good. I don't know why their outfits are so dirty. Doesn't anyone do laundry in the Voltron Force?
Somebody's gotta do something, and fast.
Maybe we should get those mice to do the laundry. You know, the ones that are always hanging around the castle.
Don't compare me with a mouse!
They're like Cinderella's pets that always were somehow better at warning of danger than their actual senses were.
An attack?
To awaken the lions.
There they are, the mice I was just talking about.
Toady, Inky.
Princess Allura looks pretty good. Her headband is a little thin, but, you know, still pretty good.
Yes.
I don't know why she's grinning for. Her kingdom's in shambles, constantly being barraged and attacked every day by an evil overlord, hell-bent on destroying her planet and enslaving her.
Brutal.
So I have no idea why she's smiling. Maybe she's smiling because she knows that she doesn't have long to go, because she's contracted the Black Plague from all these rodents on her shoulders.
We must bring the plague.
Now?
That's why her kingdom's in shambles. The mouse problem has it disease-riddled, and Princess Allura does nothing about it.
Never.
I don't care if they carry the Black Plague.
The mice have always been my friends.
They're my friends.
And they amused me.
Maybe that explains that sneaky little grin. Hey, Blue Lion, you wouldn't want to wake up, would you?
Why are we just standing around?
Chilling out there on the ice? I have to say, the Blue Lion looks pretty cool. Chilling on the ice, you know?
From the ashes of a ruined world, a new hope.
I like that one. I like the green lion just shaking off the vines and weeds that have been growing on it for years. Although I will say, this is a really small version of the green lion. You can tell by the trees here. These are either really, really big trees or one really, really small lion.
Some imitation.
You know?
Will rise.
This power was not forged for war.
It was forged for defense, as she constantly said.
We don't start fights.
I've got my mice are designed for war. That's what she should have done. Strap some weapons onto her mice, snuck them on King Zarkon's ship, while they're focused on Voltron, thinking that that's the real threat. All along, it was the plague-riddled mice she carried around.
Toady, Inky, attack?
We call it the Allura maneuver.
He won't lose.
Oh no.
But as a shield for all life.
It's more than a legend.
Oh, Wait a minute. Who is this? This is Keith? Looks more like Keith from the Netflix version, right? They seem to be mixing things up a little bit here. The guy who wore the black outfit in the original was named Sven.
Whoa!
And he talked like this. Hello there, let's form the Voltron. That's exactly how he talked.
Okay, enough with the bad sound effects.
This guy in the Netflix version is Keith, there was no Sven in the Netflix version.
I guess that makes me some kind of space uncle?
It's a good thing.
Don't ask me why the colors didn't match in the original, by the way. It's another thing that was extremely obnoxious. The guy with the red suit, you would assume, had the red lion. The guy with the black suit had the blue.
Right.
The blue had the red.
That's crazy.
The only two that had the lion that were appropriate were Pidge and Hunk.
Right.
The rest, they were all confused or colorblind.
We've tried just about everything.
And then later on, Princess Allura took on the blue lion, and she wore pink. Now, I don't care if it's a blue lion. I'm wearing pink. I like pink.
Yes.
Surprised she didn't spray paint the lion pink.
Guys, mind if I get in on this action?
Yeah, see? This is supposed to be Pidge, right? And the original Pidge was definitely a dude.
I haven't even had sex ed in school yet.
Then they gender swapped him in the Netflix version, which I'm sure ticked off a lot of people.
Just so there are no secrets between us anymore, I can't man up. I'm a girl.
Pidge was always one of those characters in the original whose voice kind of always was a bit annoying, you know? Kind of sounded like me.
I'm so happy I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Except for in human form. And if you don't have a skeleton grin, you shouldn't sound like me.
It is a monument to greatness.
Just saying, Pidge.
It's our destiny. I really hope this thing is friendly.
Fire lasers! Target locked!
Oh, I like this. They really did this really, really well. You know, that really epic scene where they gored their lions, which I always thought was cool looking, but very, very impractical. You know?
I don't think that's a real smart answer.
For one thing, they always had the lions never close to the main castle. They were always like on the other side of the planet.
Why not?
The blue lion is in the ocean somewhere. The green lion's in the jungle. Yellow in the desert somewhere in a cave. The red one's in a volcano. The only one that was close to the castle was a black lion. I mean, I get that they wanted to hide the lions, you know, so Zarkot couldn't find them, but did they have to place them so far away?
Some smart fellas.
You know, Robeast comes down, starts destroying the place. They're like, all right, let's form Voltron, everyone. Get to your lions. An hour later of going through the tunnels, you know, swinging on the thing. Then they got to activate, put in the keys, and it's all this big production just to activate the lion, you know? By the time you activate the lion, get it out of the water, the cave, or the volcano, or even just to constantly break out of the statue, takes a lot of time. We're here now, ready to form Voltron.
Form feet and legs. And I'll form the head.
Great, thanks. We got to the survivors of Katrina before you guys got here.
Oh no!
They've only killed half our village with your grand spectacle.
Is this the end?
Be prepared.
But at least it looked cool, right?
Now, back to Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
Get locked! We're taking heavy fire!
We need to form Voltron now.
Shields fail.
You see? We're taking heavy fire. We're almost dead. We need to form Voltron now. 2 hours later, they finally arrive.
I sure hope it works like it's supposed to.
3, the enemy is too strong. I'm on it. Let's go. What are we flying into?
Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
That is definitely Peter Collins' voice. They must have used AI to re-render his voice. That's too perfect.
Boobies. What the devil's wrong with him?
Let's see here. This looks pretty good, though. I will say everything is almost dead accurate. Look at this. The way that they're flying in, the Uber vessel that takes them to the lion. Then they got to go up that chair thing. Still got a dirty uniform, though.
I'll bet he fights dirty, too.
Does anyone do laundry in that castle?
There must be a way.
I'm sorry.
Voltron, Defender of the Universe. Dinotherms connected this summer.
Dinotherms connected this summer. Yeah, that's about right. That's about how long it takes for them to get to the lions. Full season.
If we wait any longer, even the lions won't be able to help us.
Dinotherms connected this summer.
Ah, there it is in full robotic glory.
From out of this world, into yours comes Voltron, Defender of the Universe. It's the biggest Voltron yet.
Brandishing its most powerful weapon, the blazing sword. It's wild card that it seems to only pull out at the end of every fight. It's almost like the Arcats, right? You know, they play with their food at the beginning, play with the mouse a little bit. Then when Zarkon and their Robeast think they've got a chance to win, they finally pull out the ace in the hole, the blazing sword, and like, what, one swipe they're done?
Blazing sword! Finish it off!
But they should just pull the sword out in the beginning and get it over with, you know? Surprise attack with it, and that's it.
You use your sword better than your brain.
But then the lions couldn't have fun with their food.
Yeah, they don't want to cook.
Just point me at the bad guys.
And it's just me or the Voltron Force in this trailer very old. We're all like in the 40s and 50s here.
You dreamed it.
They're all a bunch of Gen X's, which is appropriate, right? They should be Gen X's. Gen X's are the only ones worthy enough to put on the uniform.
I'll bet on it.
Really well done. This, again, the outfit looks really badass here. The blue lion. Sorry, not blue lion. Blue outfit, but red lion. For some reason.
Let's give it to him.
Just point me at the bad guys.
Oh, that was it? I gotta say, that was really good. I'm jealous. It's better than anything I could do. And I'll tell you, this made me really, really want to see this movie. Didn't it? Wicked AI, I have a task for you. Can you make this film in AI?
Now that sounds like an excellent idea.
Because if you can't trust Hollywood with it, but you did a pretty good job, so make this in full. I really would love to see it.
I believe it would be a terrible waste.
Hell, if you can, make me, Skeletor, and my minions into Voltron as well. Anyway, that was it. Alright, now as I promised you all, here's a look into how I, Skeletor, recreated the characters from Voltron using prompts alone, mind you, with an AI art program. Enjoy! weren't as good as Wicked AI's, but I did my best with the prompts that I had. Anyway, if you like this reaction and stroll down Voltron's memory lane, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shadyology, or else I'll get Hagar to send another S&M obsessed Robeast after you. With even bigger nipple drills than the other one.
Yes, do not lose your cool!
Until next time.